what the heck, February, right? Well, this is a surprising little lull for you. Okay, so January, if you did it right, as I have suggested, if you did it right, you would have probably shown everybody who you were. Shown the light. You probably would have been a spectacular group pleaser. You would have been a spectacular little bundle to have at a job. You would have been an exciting and interesting introvert that's delicately extroverted. You would have been a very, very specific flavor for somebody. You would have been definitely the best in a bunch. And the most guru in a bunch when it comes to social activity in February as well, as we swing into February. But if you have not treated January with pride, if you've been nurturing yourself in silence, if you've been walking about like this, thinking about what's hurting, what's wrong, and why this person hasn't called you, why you haven't been there, why you haven't been there, why you haven't traveled yet, why you haven't done this, la 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 la. If you have been pulling yourself downwards, and if you've been thinking about being an old man now at the age of 35, drinking a cup of coffee and looking at the newspaper and being serious, well, January will roll into February in a very, very similar tact. February will likely become for a Leo, as for an Aries to a degree as well, a mirror of January. February, I feel, is definitely going to be something gorgeous if you've been cultivating that within yourself. It will be nurturing if you've been cultivating that within yourself earlier. And I feel February will just give you an amalgamation of people and places and things to do that are very much in alignment with whatever you've done in January. So this is coming out very, very late in January, this video. But if you're watching this on like the 31st of January, maybe it's time. Maybe it's time to take yourself to the park. Maybe it's time to play ball. Maybe it's time to do those things that you never used to do, but you also used to love to do. Just do the thing. Take yourself out. Take yourself out, because January is where you should have started a career of you, started a career of yourself, started to create yourself anew, and started to pull yourself out more, become more beautiful, get better perfume, get better clothes, get better people, get better understanding, go to bigger venues, get bigger gigs, things like that. So basically, when you are here in February, understand that it has to be bigger than January, but it has to be sort of in the same stream. There is no huge cut or change between the two, because I don't think that you guys can afford it at this time. Though if you are funny enough, and you've considered yourself so much in the last few days, and you've decided, right, I'm going to pounce. It's very likely as well. For January is sort of like the build up, and then February is the big thing sometimes for certain types of Leos, depending on your signs. I feel that February's got to be good. It's got to be good, but there's got to be a confidence there. If you haven't built up your confidence in January, you have to find somebody who will during February. Find a person who will. So basically, truly, honestly consider who is there who builds you up, who is there who tells you that you're great, and who is there to tear you down. Have a look. So basically, all the people, even though they're good people to have sometimes who tear you down, they got to go. Even if they're son or daughter, and if they just tell you every time, Mom, you're embarrassing, all of that kind of stuff, they got to take the back seat now, everything. So basically, even to the point where it's somebody in your house, and you might even go la 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 la, because during February you got to build yourself up real big. As it sort of depends on you. This depends on you. There is a need for you to be somewhere or somebody, someplace where you can become something of a star. There is like definite feeling like you're preparing for stardom, or you are pondering about the stage, or you're pondering about the next big thing, the next evolution of your being. So let's have a look without further ado as to what January can mean. Well, if you are building yourself up, if you are building through Hollywood, if you're building through places and people, if you're building through particular activities, if you are weighing up what you are by comparing yourself to people of fame, if you're weighing yourself up by comparing yourself to great performers, to great people, to great deeds of previous generations, that's awesome. Okay, that's great. Go big, go mega big. Okay, so what do I need to be? Maybe I need to be like the next Marlena Dietrich, or like maybe I need to be the next Britney Spears. That's fine. So basically for Leo, building yourself up, feeling like you could be at the top, feeling that you could be finally that person that everybody's proud to be a friend of, somebody that's really proud, somebody who's like a star, somebody who's like a gem in any collective. Feel that and be that. Even if your January has been quiet, even if you decided to go to a farm and sit there alongside a river and look in the water, which is also very healing vibes for your other components, but at the same time, if you did not commit to yourself at all as a star, if you did not commit to yourself at all as a great being of virtue and greatness, if you did not cultivate and worship the Leoness within you in January, well, February is not going to be easy, but it's never going to be hard for you. You just have to have a certain type of person, a little voice telling you, you're beautiful, you're great, wow, you look fantastic, oh my god, I can't believe how beautiful you look with that scarf, oh my god, you're so wonderful. I never knew anybody else who can be as guru as you. I never knew anybody else who could be as good as you, even if you know that it's not real. You gotta have somebody, at least one or two little friends who tell you constantly, oh my god, we love you, yeah, we do, we really think that you're great, I feel you could definitely be the bigger person, oh my god, I'm so embarrassed that I can't do as much as you, but I am actually looking at you and I'm feeling hope in myself and suddenly I can do anything. You know, those kind of people that are inspired by you, that keep on inspiring you, and that keep on giving you. Don't stick around with anybody who looks at you at the moment saying, no, unless you can handle it. Unless you can handle it and you feel, here's my work, here's my portfolio, I worked really hard and this is the pinnacle of me and this is going to be me. And then maybe when you are feeling a little bit more relaxed about it and you're like, okay, I've done this thing, awesome, I'm good. When you can handle it, very nice time to ask somebody out that is beyond you. Very nice time to ask somebody for their opinion. Very nice time to get some kind of critic involved who's going, I'm not quite sure, but only when you can handle it. So basically have a look at how you spend your January. If you're coming into February going, right, I am the bomb. If you are there, you can handle anything. You can tackle anything. You can have anybody for a date. You can have anything happen. You can really medley life. It's like a lolly scramble. You know, everything is just like a medley of creation, a medley of confusion maybe for some people, but also a medley of life. It's lifting, it's uplifting to everybody to know, to serve you and to understand you. But unless you've done a lot of work in January, usually February does not look complete. But I'm feeling that if you can just seriously have anyone tell you that they love you, even to the point of giving up what you've got in order to play some kind of person in your life, like some little person that will just tell you that you're their hero. Even for some, maybe not for most, looking after a pet, somebody else's dog or cat that like feels you're their hero, something like that, something small or somebody smaller than you has to look up to you and give you advice that is very clear and optimistic, and never step on your shoes, never step on your toes. Anyway, Leo, thank you so much for being. If you want to know more, please consider getting a reading with me during this month. I'm pretty good at building people up because I'm Aquarius House Sun. It'd be very nice to see you. However, if you're not feeling very well as to where you're going and you feel like it's going to be all a downward spiral, it's not easy to convince a Leo otherwise in this time. But have a look around. We are usually here to support you. You usually have a flurry of people that are like your spouses or your kids or your followers. Usually have somebody during this time that really thinks you're great. It would be really nice time for you to start some kind of material building of a portfolio or commitment to yourself. Maybe if you've spent January correctly, this is a great time to consider maybe sprucing up your portfolio, your online page, making a new photograph. If you are in an agency like a modeling agency or an acting agency, making a new photograph, taking new photos. Very nice time to have a look at sprucing yourself up through clothes if you are happy building on what you've built on already in January, and enjoy this month. Money actually is not good. Money's not good. Okay, money's not that good for January either, but I feel in February it can last, but it's almost like it's got to be your friend. Like, it's not about lasting or the bank account numbers. It's more like, I feel crap, I need to get a new suit, or like I need to be feeling bigger and better. I feel anything in pursuit of your holiness, you know, your greatness. I feel if you spend money recklessly sometimes, that's totally all right. I feel if you did decide that you want to go out and you want to splash on yourself just to make yourself feel better as a bit of a shopping therapy during this time of February, is actually not too bad, and it's actually good. I feel it's not healthy though if you've got like money sitting under you, like you're sitting on money and you are not spending if you're not feeling good. So basically, if you are not feeling good, spend. And even if it's like up to the last penny, but if you had fun and you uplifted your energy, it'll actually last and it'll give you back later. With adults, if you're a child or if you feel like a child with adults, don't worry about them. Say they might be a mom or like a mother figure especially, or a father figure. That's not real. With adults, don't take too much time. I feel definitely during this time, concentrate on you and your leadership and your evocation of glamour and excitement and joy in other people. You are the stimulus for other people. You are almost like that person that catalyzes. You're the catalyst for definite emotional uplift during this time. So basically use that and become more. Thank you very much for your time, beautiful Leo. If you'd like to know more about you, hit me up and I'll do your reading. Thanks a lot. Bye.